Good day everyone! Welcome to today's webinar. I am Pearl Willin M. Reales, Teacher 1 of Calibo Integrated Special Education Center. Today, I'm going to present to you PowerPoint as video lesson editor. Here are the topics to be covered. Ribbon tabs. Rehearse and time the delivery of a presentation. Record a slideshow with narration and slide timings. Turn your presentation into a video. What is PowerPoint? PowerPoint is a presentation program that allows you to create dynamic slide presentations. These presentations can include animation, narration, images, videos, and much more. PowerPoint provides easy-to-use multimedia presentation which will be beneficial in teaching and learning setting. In this session, I will show to you the fundamental elements of PowerPoint that can be effective tool for teaching as well as motivate students. When you open PowerPoint for the first time, the start screen will appear. From here, you'll be able to create a new presentation, choose a template, and access your recently edited presentations. From the start screen, locate and select blank presentation to access the PowerPoint interface. Let's begin with ribbon tabs. The ribbon is the long strip comprising tabs with buttons across the top of the main window within the PowerPoint 365 interface. The ribbon contains almost all the commands you need to work with your slides and is designed in a way that helps you quickly find the commands that you need to complete a task. Here's a look at what you'll find in each of the PowerPoint ribbon tabs. Home. The Home tab holds the cut and paste features, font and paragraph options, and what you need to add and organize slides. Insert. Click Insert to add something to a slide. This includes pictures, shapes, charts, links, text boxes, video, and more. Design. On the Design tab, you can add a theme or color scheme or format the slide background. Transitions. Set up how your slides change from one to the next on the Transitions tab. Find a gallery of the possible transitions in the transition to this slide group. Click More at the side of the gallery to see all of them. Animations. Use the Animation tab to choreograph the movement of the things on your slides. Note that you can see possible animations in the gallery in the Animation group and see more of them by clicking More. Slideshow. On the Slideshow tab, set up the way that you want to show your presentation to others. Review. The Review tab lets you add comments, run spell check, or compare your one presentation with another. View. Views allow you to look at your presentation in different ways, depending on where you are in the creation or delivery process. File. At one end of the ribbon is the File tab, which you use for the behind-the-scenes stuff you do with a file, such as opening, saving, sharing, exporting, printing, and managing your presentation. Click the File tab to open a new view called the Backstage. Click from the list on the side to do what you want to do. For example, click Print to find the options and settings for printing your presentation. Click Back to return to the presentation that you were working on. Tool tabs. When you click some parts of your slides, such as pictures, shapes, smart art, or text boxes, you might see a colorful new tab appear. In the example above, the Drawing Tools tab appears when you click a shape or text box. When you click a picture, the Picture Tools tab appears. Other such tabs include Smart Art Tools, Chart Tools, Table tools and video tools. These tabs disappear or change when you click something else in your presentation. Let's proceed to rehearse and time the delivery of a presentation. You can rehearse your presentation to make sure that it fits within a certain time frame. While you rehearse, use the Rehearse Timings feature to record the time that you need to present each slide. And then, use the recorded times to advance the slides automatically when you give your presentation to your actual audience. Rehearse the presentation. Select Slideshow, then Rehearse Timings. Select Next. Click the mouse or press the right arrow key to go to the next slide. The time for current slide is shown to the right of the pause icon. The time to the right of that is the time for the whole presentation. Select Pause to pause the recording. Select Resume Recording to resume. Select Yes to save the slide timings or No to discard them. You can also press Escape to stop the recording and exit the presentation. View the timings. Select View, then Slide Sorter. The amount of time allotted to a slide is shown at the bottom right of the slide. Turn off recorded slide timings before you give a presentation. To prevent slides from automatically advancing, use the recorded slide timings as follows. Select Slideshow, then set up Slideshow. Clear the Use Timings or use Rehearse Timings checkbox. To turn the slide timings on again, select Use Timings. Now, let us move on to our next topic, which is record a slideshow with narration and slide timings. Narrations and timings can enhance a web-based or self-running slideshow. If you have a sound card, microphone, and speakers, and a webcam, you can record your PowerPoint presentation and capture narrations, slide timings, and ink gestures. After you have made the recording, it's like any other presentation that can be played for you or your audience in Slideshow, or you can save the presentation as a video file. Turn on the recording tab of the ribbon. On the File tab of the ribbon, click Options. In the Options dialog box, click the Customize Ribbon tab on the left. Then, in the right-hand box that lists the available ribbon tabs, select the Recording check box. Click OK. To get ready to record, select Record Slideshow on either the Recording tab or the Slideshow tab of the ribbon. Clicking the upper half of the button starts you on the current slide. Clicking the lower half of the button gives you the options to start from the beginning or from the current slide. The Clear command deletes narrations or timings, so be careful when you use it. Clear is grayed out unless you have previously recorded some slides. The slideshow opens in the recording window with buttons on the top left for starting, pausing, and stopping the recording. Click the round red button when you are ready to start the recording. A 3-second countdown ensues, then the recording begins. Navigation arrows on either side of the current slide allow you to move to the previous and next slides. PowerPoint for Microsoft 365 automatically records the time you spend on each slide, including any animate text or objects, steps that occur, and the use of any triggers on each slide. You can record audio or video narration as you run through your presentation. The buttons at the left-right corner of the window allow you to toggle on or off the microphone, camera, and camera preview. If you use the pen, highlighter, or eraser, PowerPoint records those actions for playback also. If you re-record your narration, PowerPoint erases your previously recorded narrations before you start recording again on the same slide. You can also re-record by going to Slideshow, then record Slideshow. You can pick a pointer tool from the array of tools just below the current slide. There are also color selection boxes for changing the color of the ink. To end your recording, select the square stop button. When you finish recording your narration, a small picture appears in the lower right corner of the recorded slides. The picture is an audio icon, or if the web camera was on during the recording, a still image from the webcam. The recorded slideshow timing is automatically saved. In this process, what you record is embedded in each slide, and the recording can be played back in Slideshow. A video file is not created by this recording process. However, if you need one, you can save your presentation as a video with a few extra steps. Preview the recorded slideshow. On the current slideshow tab, click from the beginning or from current slide. During playback, your animations, inking actions, audio, and video will play in sync. Preview the recorded sound. In the recording window, the triangular play button near the top left corner lets you preview the recording of the slide that currently has the focus in that window. In normal view, click the sound icon or picture in the lower right corner of the slide, and then click play. You can also pause playback while previewing the audio. Set the slide timings manually. PowerPoint for Microsoft 365 automatically records your slide timings when you add narrations, or you can manually set the slide timings to accompany your narrations. In normal view, click the slide that you want to set the timing for. On the Transitions tab, in the timing group, under Advanced Slide, select the After checkbox, and then enter the number of seconds that you want the slide to appear on the screen. Repeat the process for each slide that you want to set the timing for. You can use manual slide timings to trim the end of the recorded slide segment. For example, if the end of a slide segment concludes with 2 seconds of unnecessary audio, simply set the timing for advancing to the next slide so that it happens before the unnecessary audio. That way, you don't have to re-record the audio for that slide. Delete timings or narration. The clear command is for deleting timings or narration from your recording that you don't want or that you want to replace. In the recording window, the clear command in the top margin of the window allows you to clear recordings on the current slide, clear recordings on all slides. In normal view, there are 4 different clear commands that allow you to delete the timings on the currently selected slide, delete the timings on all slides at once, delete the narration on the currently selected slide, delete the narration on all slides at once. If you do not want to delete all the timings or narration in your presentation, open a specific slide that has a timing or narration that you want to delete. On the Recording tab of the PowerPoint for Microsoft 365 ribbon, on the Record Slideshow button, click the down arrow, point to clear, and then choose the appropriate clear command for your situation. Recording tips. Recordings are added to the presentation on a per slide basis. So if you want to change a recording, you only have to re-record the affected slide or slides. Also, you can rearrange the order of slides after recording without having to re-record anything. This also means it's easy to pause for a break while recording a presentation. PowerPoint doesn't record audio or video during transitions between slides, so don't speak while advancing the slide. Also include a brief buffer of silence at the beginning and the end of each slide to make the transition smooth and ensure that you don't cut off audible narration while transitioning from one slide to the next. You can adjust and edit the size of video and ink in Edit View. Presentation recording works best with touch-screen PCs that have a web camera. Use Video Preview to make sure everything is set up correctly before recording. For slides that you want to record gestures on, make multiple copies of the slide so that you can easily record multiple takes. Then delete the extraneous slides when you're done. For higher quality, use an external webcam and/or microphone. Built-in cameras and microphones are suitable for most tasks, but if you want more professional-looking video, consider using an external webcam if you're able. If you're using PowerPoint on a tablet or laptop and you're inking with a stylus, an external camera and microphone allows you to minimize stylus noise. As soon as you finish your first slide recording, play it back. Before you get too far down the road of recording your presentation, make sure your audio and video sound and look the way you expect. For our final topic, turn your presentation into a video. When you make a recording of a presentation, all its elements are saved in the presentation itself. In essence, the presentation becomes a video that your audience can watch in PowerPoint. So you have two options for turning your presentation into a video that's ready to view. Save or export your presentation to a video file format. Save your presentation as a PowerPoint show file. Save as a video file. After you've created your slides and recorded any timing and narrations and laser pointer gestures that you want to include, you're ready to create a video file. On the File menu, select Save to ensure all your recent work has been saved in PowerPoint presentation format. Click File, then Export, and create a video. In the first drop-down box under the Create a Video heading, select the video quality you want, which pertains to the resolution of the finished video. The higher the video quality, the larger the file size. And that's the end of our session. And for our output, create an instructional presentation, then add text, images, art, and videos. And don't forget to add transitions, animations, and motion. The duration will be 2 to 3 minutes. Then save as video file and upload it on the link provided on the description box. Thank you for watching and listening. Hope you learn and enjoy. Stay safe everyone and have a good day.